You welcome to Encumbered Properties, the real estate fraud prevention platform. I am Madueke Enwere, a real estate lawyer and Chief Superintendent of Police. If you are planning to buy land or property, then this video is a must watch for you because today we are breaking down two government-imposed taxes: ground rent and tenement rate. What are they? Who pays them? What happens if you ignore the payment? Now let's dive in. What is ground rent? Ground rent is the annual fee you pay to the state government for the continued use of lands allocated to you, especially land held under leasehold titles such as right of occupancy or certificate of occupancy. Ground rent is payable whether the property is developed or undeveloped. What is the legal basis for payment of ground rent is found in Section 5 Sub 2 of the Land Use Act. It empowers the governor or the FCT minister to impose and demand for ground rent. On the other hand, tenement rate is totally different. It is a property-based tax imposed by the local government, whether the property is developed or undeveloped, occupied or unoccupied. It is only applied to developed properties. The landlord is generally responsible for the payment unless the agreement between the tenant and the landlord imposes it on the tenant. Now, what is the legal basis for tenement rate? It's found in 4th schedule of the 1999 Constitution. And what are the consequences for non-payment? For ground rent, the consequence of non-payment is very, very grievous. It can lead to revocation, and it has led to revocation of so many titles in Abuja here and elsewhere. But on the other hand, for the tenement rate, non-payment can lead to sealing of the property. It can lead to you being taken to court, but it can never lead to revocation. Now, listen, before buying land or any property anywhere else, you need to make sure whether if there is any outstanding ground rent or tenement rate. You could innocently buy a property from someone who has not paid ground rent for years. That puts you at a risk of title revocation, and you may even lose the entire investment. Likewise, buying a property that has not paid tenement rate for years, it puts you in unexpected bills, penalties, and even court action against you. Now, how do we help you at encumberedproperties.com? That's exactly why encumberedproperties.com exists, to protect you. We conduct thorough background checks to ensure that the property you are about buying is not under any government acquisition or located in illegally sited estates, which could be marked for demolition without you knowing, a litigated property or property encumbered by any means. We handle all these due diligence steps for you so you can buy with peace of mind. Can you afford to risk millions in bad investments when you can just pay 250,000 to let us carry out detailed searches for you? Then send us a DM now and avoid the pain of saying, "Had I known." It could be painful. Until I come your way again, I'm Madueke Enwere, your #1 cop on real estate fraud prevention. Remember, at Encumbered Properties, we don't sell properties. We help you avoid real estate traps.